Our commute's not quite as dramatic as that, but we are in Sandbanks in Poole, and we are going across on the Sandbanks ferry there. So you just board it with your car and pay the other side. It's £5.20 now at the moment, each way. And we're going to board that, go over to Studland that you can just see in front of you. This is Poole Harbour, this is the exit to Poole Harbour, the entrance, and that's Brumsey Island just over there. And then the harbour goes all the way around into Poole, and behind Brumsey Island you go down into Wareham River. And yeah, so we're going to cross over on the ferry, going to park up at a pub near the Banks Arms. It's a National Trust car park, so it'll be free for members. I'll show you the parking charges when we get there and pick you guys up over there, and then we are going over that bar downhill in front of you guys, round to Old Harry and down into Swanage for the day. So join us and we'll pick you guys up on the way over. Alright guys, so nice and easy, it only takes about 10 minutes to get here from the ferry if people are doing the right speed limits on that road. But yeah, it's a Saturday, it's summer holidays, as you can see. Still plenty of room in the old car park, and these are your current charges. So it's called South Beach, Studland Bay, and just in case you're thinking about it, and just in case you're wondering where we are, so came across on the ferry, down the ferry road, into Studland, at the car park, walking up to Old Harry, and then Swanage is about there. And for those of you that need it, straight out of the car park guys, you find the Banks Arms, which is where we'll be coming back to at the end. It's my favourite part of the walk, and that's the outdoor space for the Banks Arms. So yeah, we'll talk you all through that in a little bit. They do bed and breakfast, but yep, we head off down the path here. So yeah, just come down the hill. Those are the toilets. They're the last ones before we get to Swanage. So if you need to go, that's your best bet. And that's the path up there. And Hayley is already off, eager beaver, as you can probably see. Only a few minutes in already, and that is the end of Studland directly in front of us, with Poole beyond that, and then that's Sandbanks along round, and just where the buildings start over there is Bournemouth, and then it goes round to Boscombe and then Hengistbury Head.
get to this field, sometimes it's got animals in it, so if you don't like particular animals, or you just don't really fancy walking through the field, you can just go to the left up here. You can go through the field and it curls off to the right. However, we're going to stick to the left hand side, stay out of the field, not because we don't like cows, but it just gives us a little bit more, a better view. The other side when we get to Swanage, so we'll show you that. But yeah, that's National Trust, public right of way, public footpath to the left. Cows.
So again, a few more options. You can go in the field and right over the top of Ballard Down. If you keep walking straight all the way, you end up exiting the back of Swanage, and then you can go up on the other Purbeck Hills, and just in the distance there, I don't know if you can quite see it, you can start getting to Corfe Castle. Personal preference for us, just for the views, we're going to stay on the coastal path out here.
So on the flip side, it's 1.5 miles back to Old Harry Rock, so we're 2.5 in obviously. And it's the coastal path now into Swanage, which is another 1.5 miles that way. And I don't know if that's a coffee cup, but I see a pint of Guinness in that sign, so I'm taking that. If you are using a map or anything, probably just let you know the old path is no more, all roped off, landslide unfortunately, so it's just been rerouted up this way. So if you find yourself going a little bit off the map, that's it's alright, pretty easy, just follow it round. The old path used to be behind the hedge with better views, but they just chopped down all the trees and stuff, so just make sure you're careful because all the old roots and branches are sticking out. So it's coming up to just the beginning of August, school holidays. It's only just coming up to about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And yeah, people are already down here, even though it's still windy. It's nice, it's warm. First place we're going to get up here is called Down the Beach. We have not eaten here. We stopped here a few times for a drink when we've done this walk and others in the area, but not actually eaten there yet. See a bit clearer now, the flags are flying, good sign. Alright, so at the cabin, made it. There we go. And Union Jack's flags are flying, we are open. 9 to 11 for breakfast, main menu is served from 11 until 3 PM please. Peach is already up there. Menu should be on the table. Just have a look at the menus and pop to the bar, get your order in, take your table number with you. But yeah, I'd say multi-levels, that takes you back up to some of the main roads and some seating up here, and we'll be down there. Here's the menu guys for the cabin. for breakfast, bar drink, pud. And if you're here later in the day, burgers, BLTs, salads, children's menu, fish, sea dishes, freshly cut sandwiches, toasted salamis and extras. And it's good to know that they are unable to operate as a gluten-free kitchen, and if you've got allergies you've got to speak to them. Yes.
That was all nice. We just finished breakfast at the cabin. It came to £25, but we did have 3 drinks and 2 breakfasts. Very nice. Highly recommend.
Yeah, I'll definitely be back. So one thing, if you are coming to the carnival, which is a week-long event at the moment at the end of July into August, that the whole front promenade and the road is all shut to traffic, so no parking down here. So yeah, this was free to get in, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah.
And yeah, like a little mini food festival with some activities for the kids. Loads going on. Still early in the morning, still about 10:30. Oh, shut. Probably best. Yeah, it's got coffee, pizza, taste of Thailand, got plants to sell, local produce, peanuts. Left to mention that it's free drinking water out of the thing as well, so you can bring your own bottles. Favourite turtles and all that. So newer toilet block here, got your defibrillator, toilet, table and shower facility as well, right on the beachfront.
Just from the beach, walking away from the beach now up towards the train station here. It is connected to the main line on the south coast between London and Weymouth. So we've just left the train station behind us, walking back down towards the main town now. The one thing that I think everyone should be aware of with Swanage is how many back streets it has. Little alleyways and little squares and alcoves and hidden little treasure shops, little emporiums and local places as well, aren't there? Like little artisan places and chocolate places. So yeah, just make sure that if you are coming down, you don't just go down the main high street and
Look at this pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady. Come here often.
Mum and Dad said that place was really nice, that Italian
Oh, the
bakery.
Italian bakery, they did indeed. Yeah, when they came down, they said it was nice. So we came down from there, went up there to the train station, came back down the end of here and carried on walking down. So we'll just take you down here a little bit. For anyone that does miss Wimpy, and if you are of that age, welcome to the club. Swanage does still have one. I guess they just didn't get their facts to tell them that they were closing down, so they just carry on trading. But yeah, and John's Toyland over there for all your Lego needs, and other toys are available. But Lego.
I'm going to get this on camera just so we don't forget. So Hayley's decided that we're not going to go back the way we came. Instead, we're going to give ourselves a little bit more of a challenge, and we're going to go out of town and up and over Ballard Down to give ourselves a change of scenery.
We came out of there earlier and went down that way to Swanage. On the way back, we're going to go up this way. It does tell you Old Harry Rocks is this way. It's an absolute lie, because you saw us come from Old Harry Rocks and down that way. It's about a third of the way up. Fuse kicked in. Nice. That's the path we've come up. Cows passing us. Westbound, Ballard Down to north.
Northbound, where we're going. Wife is already trekking off because the cows are, cows are beers today. So that is northbound. So that is Bournemouth Pier, directly above the wife's head. If we head over that way, Harbour, Bromsey Island. That is Studland, and Sandbanks is the other side where we got the ferry this morning. And then all these people coming up from Old Harry where we were first thing this morning. So yeah, let's keep trekking on this way.
front of us, the tents. There's a bit we walked around on the coastline this morning, over to Old Harry, and then we walked up over the top of here, down into Swanage behind us. I'm currently on about 8 miles. We've just cleared that now. But yeah, on the downward bit, it's yeah, been a nice walk. We'll definitely map it, and yeah, you guys can take it apart, make it your own. There's loads of different paths out here. You can add it, you can shorten it. I made it down from Ballard Down, just walking around the corner now at Manor Farm. It's Manor Farm, little place, tea rooms, really beautiful place. Yeah, great to put yourselves in, have a look. But yeah, dairy cream teas, light lunches, homemade, hot and cold drinks. And this is the lane. So turn, so you can go left here to go to Swanage, right to go down to the beach and the pub. We're going to go down this way, and yeah, there's a little house here, bless her. She pops out some of her own local produce, so just like eggs, chutneys, jams, stuff like that on her doorstep, with a little honesty box. So hopefully I can pick up some. Alright, Lordy, Lord, you can tell she wants to do the food bit. Lordy, no chutney, love?
No, we like a rest.
You're not a jam person, are you?
No.
Sweet enough already. Just logs? Is it just logs? We've got logs. So straight ahead, that is the public toilet block that we started at this morning when we went up to Old Harry. So you can go down there and left to the pub, but just to stay away from the crowds when it is busy, we prefer to just go left up here. So that's our little Ballard Down, Old Harry Rocks trek. Thank you for joining us. I hope you've learnt some bits and bobs, and so we'll map it for you guys. And I know I've said it already that you can make it your own, this one, because there's so many different paths and options and avenues and bits and bobs to yeah, explore and add on, or take it a bit shorter. Yeah, make it your own. Anything you need to add? Not food or drink wise?
Then no, probably not.